This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. This evening, the camper to this divisional round. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. And off we go from SoFi. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers come out and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
Purdy now on second down. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 25, here's second down and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut.
And he'll take this one in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in. I know we're playing a game at home, but, man, these guys came to play.
On now, Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship. Winning Super Bowl 56, the #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throw it on third down, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. 49ers offense ready now for their second drive. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
On the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
A gain of 12. First down, San Francisco.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Purdy on first down. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. They run over center with Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Purdy going to keep this one himself. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll run again, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, 49ers.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0.
Rams, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. 180.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Stafford gonna give it to Cora. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Set. Red 80.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Exiting the pocket right. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They run with Cora. They'll take this down to the 47. Jair Brown on the tackle.
At the 47-yard line.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Run the draw with Cora. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jair Brown on the tackle.
The tackle made at the 36.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Stafford from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
Rams 3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense headed back to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9.
Get set, get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60.
On the ground, it's Corum who starts the drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd down, it's Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
3rd and a yard.
Ready. Yellow 20. 20 hot. 20 hot.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Sean McVay disagrees on the sideline, and he's throwing the red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Yellow 20. Tonight.
They'll try it now with Corum, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Is a turnover.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Get set. Get set.
Throwing is Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's a good gain there. He's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
San Francisco.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
San Francisco.
Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Trying to push the ball forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers move out to a 21-3 advantage. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Set. Red 80.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Off play action. It's Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Third, they need 8. Stafford now. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Rams.
That's good.
56 yards.
First down.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
180.
They'll try to run it here with Cora. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
4 yards. And the Rams first down.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Set. Go 20. 20 hot.
Cora.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Set. Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Lady.
From the shotgun, that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. He works free, right side. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard
Here come the
line.
Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10.
Set. Blue 60. 20 hot.
Now Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
To throw on second down, Stafford. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of
That's
7.
a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready. Blue 60. 20 hot.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Rams.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow 20. 20 hot.
To the air again, Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
It is 3rd and long.
Set. Blue 80.
Again, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Set.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Rams first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
This one complete to Atwell. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a second down throw for Stafford.
46-yard line.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 27-yard
Stafford to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 2. Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. Yellow lady. Yellow lady.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Foxborough, the Patriots at home to take on the Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The visitors pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the 3rd quarter. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Set. 180. 20 hot.
They'll start this on the ground with Cora. And this is going to be a Rams first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Forced out wide. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. To the right side, this is McCaffrey. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down, 49ers.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and inches. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They run on the jet sweep, and they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Brock Purdy, touchdown, 49ers. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
The Rams offense and running back Blake Corum getting back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Set. Lady. Tonight.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the 1st half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the 2nd half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Tackled back at the
What an
33-yard
impressive play
line.
by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. and he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
180. Moving ahead.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. So a win here for the 49ers. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen. Team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.